today's video, I'll be showcasing the insanely rare shiny WUMBO Dennis secret unit in SpongeBob Tower Defense. Recently, the developers of the game actually buffed the chances of getting the normal Dennis from a 0.02 chance all the way to 0.2 chance. So finally, some people are actually able to get the shiny WUMBO version. So make sure you watch until the end to see me get it and use it in game. And without any more waiting, let's just hop into a trading plaza to actually get this unit right away. Here we go. So there we go, we're finally in the trading hub, and yeah, now we just need to wait for our friend Solvik to actually join our game, because he's obviously the one who actually has the shiny WUMBO Dennis. And okay, it turns out he was actually in another trading hub, so yeah, there we go, we finally joined this game, and here he is right here, so we'll send him a trade request. And yeah, now we just have to wait for him to accept, so there we go, now he accepted it, and where is this shiny WUMBO Dennis? Yeah, wow, there it is right there, shiny WUMBO level 15 with secret formula on it. That is crazy. Yeah, we are definitely going to accept it right away. This is such a hype unit to get. Oh my goodness, literally only 10 exists right now too, which is even crazier. So yeah, we readied up, and now we just need to wait for them to ready up. So there goes the trade in 3, 2, 1, and boom, we actually got a 1 in 10 unit. Wow. That is absolutely crazy rare, bro. No shot, we actually own a 1 out of 10 unit, bro. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we definitely need to get this unit a higher level, so right now let's just head right back to the reef area right here in the lobby. Oh my goodness, bro, let me press the lobby. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Alright, perfect. Yeah, now that we finally have the unit, it's definitely time to actually get it to level 30 like I said we were going to. So yeah, there it is right there, and let's feed it. Unfortunately, it's definitely going to be insanely expensive, but luckily we actually have an auto clicker to make this a lot easier on ourselves. So yeah, we'll just set it to 0.01 second speed, and yeah, I think we're just gonna feed it chocolate buckets, just to make this a little bit easier than using normal chocolate bars. It seems like right now, each level only costs 27,000 XP each, which isn't bad at all. But I'm sure the higher levels will cost a lot more, but so yeah, let's just start feeding it right away. Yep, now it's already costing 50,000, and we got it to level 20. And yep, just like that, after 8 levels, we got it, well, we spent over 500,000 XP. And now we only have 5 levels left to go. 4 levels to go. And now we've literally spent over 1,000,000 XP. Are you serious? Well, anyway, now there's only 3 left, 2 left, 1 left, and boom, finally after over literally almost 2 million XP added, we can finally get it to level 30 on the dot. Perfect. Yeah, we'll just feed it the exact amount we need, which is exactly 1.98 million XP and 2,641 buckets of chum. But yeah, just like that, boom, we fed it, and now it is officially level 30. No going back now whatsoever. Anyway, yeah, now that that's done, it's definitely time to equip our entire team that we're going to be bringing with us. And for starters, we're obviously going to need to bring the Krusty Krab just to max it out even quicker. The best slower unit in the game, the Dream Gary, that's level 38, and it has secret formula on it. And we'll obviously equip the brand new Dennis unit that we just got. As well as last but not least, actually a Barnacle Boy that has, what's it called? Oh yeah, Jellyfish Jam on it. Just so we can boost the cooldown of this unit even more. So yeah, here's our entire team of this video equipped, and now let's just see exactly how far I can get on Concentrate Endless Mode A. Here we go. And yeah, obviously for this one game, we'll make sure to fully auto-skip the entire time on 5 times game speed. Oh wait, shit, I forgot to grab a start again. Okay, 1 second. Let me just restart one last time. Alright, there we go. Much better. Now we have our Elastic Waste Spin Shiny WUMBO 5-star version equipped it. And yeah, for now we'll just place it right around here, which will allow us to fully focus and max out both of our Krusty Krabs before we finally have to place down every single other unit we brought with us. So yeah, already by wave 4, we got both of them to at least level 3, and now we'll actually probably just max out with them. Okay, well, we have 1 out of 2 maxed out by wave 4, and by wave 6, we fully maxed out both of them. Awesome. Yeah, now it is most definitely time to place down the Dennis, and oh my goodness, yo, this unit is absolutely giant. What? Yo, okay, well, anyway, I think for now we'll just place it probably, like, right around here. I feel like this might be the best puzzle spot for it. I mean, already in level 0, it does 23,620 damage, has a 0.7 second cooldown, and then 44.6 range. Upgrade 1 increases that all the way up to 27,200 damage, still it's at 0.7 second cooldown, but now it's 47.3 range. Upgrade 2 increases that all the way up to 30,780 damage, and now it's 48.6 range. Upgrade 3 increases that from 30,000 all the way to 37,940, and now it's 51.3 range. Upgrade 4 gets that all the way up to 41,520 damage, and now it's 54 range. And last but not least, when fully maxed out, the Dennis unit is doing 45,100 damage every 0.6 seconds and has 58.1 range on it. Yeah, that is absolutely crazily good for sure, and as you can see here, basically it covers the entire map as well. But instead of placing it right here, I think we're actually going to sell and replace it slightly better, maybe right around here. I think this is probably the best little spot for us since, yeah, it still reaches the very back over this way, but now it also reaches this corner right here, which is even better. So yeah, I think this will be the permanent spot we place down the dentist unit. Now we can definitely sell our starting unit since we don't really need that anymore, and instead we'll place down a Dream Gary right over this way, and just instantly max out, that way it can start slowing everything down too. Actually, you know what, instead of placing it right there, I think instead we're going to place it right around this way, just so we can capitalize on this damage over here that it could reach over that way too. And even that spot isn't the best. I feel like this spot might be even slightly better than that. Yeah, perfect. It barely reaches this corner. It reaches all this front area right this way, and it reaches all the way down over this way too, as you can see here. Last but not least, we'll just max out the Barnacle Boy right over this way, just so it can start boosting the Jellyfish Jam boost on this guy right here. And yeah, we'll just instantly max out. That way it starts getting that aura around it too. Perfect. Yeah, now we went from a 0.6 second cooldown all the way down to 0.5 second cooldown. Last but not least, we definitely need to calculate exactly how much damage it's actually doing a second. And yep, if we pull out a calculator right here and do 45,100 divided by 0.5, which is its current cooldown, we get exactly 90,200 damage a second. Wow, that is good. That's actually crazy good, bro. That means I can basically one-shot every single bubble boss until like wave 200 or so. Wow. But yeah, we're already on wave 46 because of how much I've been yapping, and yeah, now we're about to be 3 lives away from wave 50, just like so. And actually, on wave 48, we have a Dirty Bubble boss immediately down right here, but now we're 2 waves away from wave 50, and now we're only 1 wave away. And boom, now we made it to wave 50 on the dot, and we might as well sell both of our Krusty Krabs since we don't really need those anymore. And I think we'll also just place down a Barnacle Boy over this way, just so the Dream Gary actually gets boosted as well. Also, by wave 52, it seems like we already took out our next medium-sized Dirty Bubble boss over here again. And yeah, the next giant Dirty Bubble boss spawns on wave 57, so yeah, see you guys in about 1 wave now. Alright, boom, there we go. We made it to wave 57, and yeah, actually on this wave, the giant Dirty Bubble with 14,000 health down right this way. So yeah, even the Dream Gary by herself is actually able to take care of a giant Dirty Bubble boss before even the dentist is in range to even attack it. Anyway, yeah, just like that, now we made it to wave 60. And also, at the end of this video, I would like to mention I am going to try to trade it off, or not trade it off, but look for offers to see what people really want to offer for this insanely rare unit. I feel like we could definitely get insane offers like Shiny WUMBO 5-star secrets, probably even like Shiny WUMBO Neptune's Crown secrets too. I'm just not completely sure what this unit is truly worth quite yet. But anyway, by wave 66, we have another medium-sized Dirty Bubble with 9,000 dying right here. And now we're already 2 waves away from wave 70. And 1 wave away, and boom, now we also made it to wave 70. On wave 71, we have another giant one, this time with 16,000 health, also dying right here. And on wave 76, we have our next smaller one dying over this way with also 8,000 health. Now we're 3 waves away from wave 80, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we finally made it to wave 80. Actually, right on wave 80 is our next medium-sized Dirty Bubble, this time with over 10,000 health dying right here. And on wave 85, we have another giant one with over 20,000 health dying right this way. Yeah, I think part of the dentist instantly did attack it since, yeah, it pretty much died as soon as the dentist got in range of it. But now we're 3 waves away from wave 90, 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we finally made it to wave 90, meaning now we're officially 10 waves away from wave 100. Yeah, there goes our final Dirty Bubble boss in the smaller version before we make it to wave 100. And on wave 95, we have another medium-sized Dirty Bubble dying right here. Now we're officially 5 waves away from wave 100 though, and now we're only 4 waves away. Just like that, now we're 3 waves away from wave 100. 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, here comes our final giant Dirty Bubble boss before we make it to wave 100, this time with 24,000 health, also down right here. And nice, finally last, we already made it to wave 100, which is honestly so quick, bro. We're actually flying through these waves so quickly. I mean, already by wave 104, we have another small Dirty Bubble, this time with 12,000 health down right here, again due to the Dream Gary. And nice, only that we just reached 1,000 takedowns in total by wave 106, not too bad. Now we're 3 waves away from wave 110 though, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and there goes our next medium-sized Dirty Bubble, this time with 15,000 health right here, and nice. Now we also made it to wave 110. Our next giant Dirty Bubble spawns on wave 113, so yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys in 2 waves for now. Yeah, this time by wave 113, this one almost has 30,000 health, with 29,000 to be exact, and it also dies due to the dentist boss instantly attacking it. And now we're finally only 3 waves away from wave 120, and 2 waves away. And there goes their next small Dirty Bubble down right here. And now we're 1 wave away, and boom, now we also made it to wave 120. On wave 123, we have a medium-sized one with 18,000 health down right here. And I'm pretty sure on wave 127, we actually have our next giant Dirty Bubble spawning in too. Oh wait, never mind. It is. Yeah, this one is 35,000 health, and it also dies right here, but now we're 3 waves away from wave 130, and now we're only 2 waves away, and 1 wave away, And boom, there we go. We finally made it to wave 130 on the dot. On wave 132, we have another small dirty bubble with 17,000 health, also dying to the dentist gaining range of it again. And on wave 137, we have a giant dirty bubble dying right here. No, that was the medium-sized one. Now we're 2 waves away from wave 140, though. And 1 wave away. And boom, there we go. Now we also made it to wave 140. I'm pretty sure our next giant dirty bubble actually does spawn on wave 141, which is the wave we're on right now. So yeah, this time it has 42,000 health. And also immediately down as soon as the dentist boss attacks it. Wow. On wave 146, we have another smaller one with 20,000 health dying right this way. And boom, just like that, now we also made it to wave 150. On wave 151, we have another medium-sized one with 26,000 health dying right here again. And on wave 155, we have another giant one with over 50,000 health at last, also dying right here again. Alrighty though, now we're 3 waves away from wave 160. And 2 waves away, 1 wave away. And boom, finally last we also made it to wave 160 on the dot. And there goes another small dirty bubble also over here. Yeah, even these small dirty bubbles have 25,000 health and they're starting to reach the dentist, so not even the Dream Gary's enough to attack them. And also the medium-sized ones have over 30,000 health, 32,000 to be exact, also dying right here where the small dirty bubble dies too. Now we're finally 3 waves away from wave 170, meaning we're about to be 30 waves away from wave 200, but now we're only 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we finally made it to wave 170 as soon as we take out this next giant dirty bubble, this time with 60,000 health dying right here. Yeah, now every single giant dirty bubble is starting to gain about 10,000 health every single time it spawns in, but now we are officially 30 waves away from wave 200. In fact, now we're about to be 25 waves away as soon as we take on this next smaller one with a little bit less than 30,000 health. So yeah, now we're 25 waves away from wave 200. And as soon as we take out this medium-sized one, we're going to be 20 waves away. So yeah, there goes that one, and nice. Now it also skips to wave 180. On wave 183, we have another giant one with 72,000 health. So yeah, this one gained around 12,000 and died right here, which is actually slightly in the range of the dentist. So finally, the dentist isn't actually able to one-shot our giant dirty bubbles anymore. Yeah, wow, it only took 184 waves. Not too bad at all. Anyway, yeah, now we're 3 waves away from wave 190, meaning we're about to be 10 waves away from wave 200, but now we're only 2 waves away. And there goes our final small dirty bubble that we're actually going to come in and take over by wave 188, and now we're 1 wave away from wave 190, and nice, now we also made it to wave 190. On wave 193, we have a medium-sized one with 46,000 health down right here, which also seems to take at least 1 extra shot too, but now we're 5 waves away from wave 200. And now we're only 4 waves away. And 3 waves away, and actually on wave 197, we have our next giant one with over 85,000 health, so yeah, there's this one with 87,000, and it seems like this was gonna die right around here, but now we're 2 waves away from wave 200, 1 wave away, and boom, now we also made it to wave 200. Yeah, now like I said, I think I'm done commentating over all these small dirty bubble bosses that spawn in, since I mean, they basically die in the exact same spot as every single other time, like right here. But what we do care about is these medium-sized ones with 55,000 health also dying right here, but now we're 3 waves away from wave 210, and now we're only 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we also reached 2,000 takedowns on the dot, and now we're at wave 210. Perfect. And we also do care about every single giant dirty bubble to spawn in. In fact, yeah, there's actually one on wave 211 with finally over 100,000 health for the first time ever this video. And yeah, this time it died right here. Now we finally also made it to wave 220, and actually on wave 221, we have another medium-sized one with 66,000 health dying right here. Yeah, even the medium-sized ones are starting to make some progress too. Yeah, it took about an extra step or so, which isn't bad at all. But also, wave 280 is where the last medium-sized, or not medium-sized, or last normal dentist got. So yeah, hopefully this version can do a lot better. I mean, even the wave 225 giant dirty bubble with 125,000 health died right this way, which is honestly pretty far for sure. Now we're 3 waves away from wave 230 though, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we also made it to wave 230. Finally on wave 235, we have another giant, or not giant, medium-sized one with almost 80,000 health down right this way again. And yeah, that one took about 3 or 4 steps this time. On wave 239, I'm pretty sure is when the next giant one spawns in. So yeah, there we go. We made it to wave 239. And yep, there it is right there. This time with 150,000 health. Wow. Yeah, now it's getting around 25,000 health per wave, and this one dies right around here, and nice. Now we finally made it to wave 240. On wave 249 is when our next medium-sized one spawn, and this will be the last one that has below 100,000 health, and this one dies right here, and nice. Now we also made it to wave 250. Yeah, that's definitely a big improvement from last time. That's around 6 or 7 steps now. On wave 253, we have another giant one, this time with 181,000 health, meaning now it's getting around 30,000 per time, and this time it almost made it to Patrick's house. Yeah, wow, that was insanely close. This time I died right around here. Now we're finally only 3 waves away from wave 260, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we also made it to wave 260. On wave 263, however, we finally have our first jar, medium-sized dirty bubble to reach over 100,000 health dying right here, which is only 1 or 2 extra steps until we finally make it to the giant dirty bubble. In fact, this time it has 217,000 health, which is the first one to reach over 200,000 health. Yeah, now we're through to waypoint 270, and it also made it in between Patrick's house and the intersection right here. But now we're 2 waves away from wave 270, 1 wave away, and boom, now we also made it there. Yeah, even these small dirty bubbles are reaching over 100,000 health now too, so that one had 107,000 health. And on wave 278, we have another medium-sized one making it right here. Yeah, these big slow anchovies are also trying to make it somewhat far. In fact, yeah, that one made it right here, but now we're 20 waves away from wave 300. And on wave 281, we have another giant one, with this time with 260,000 health, probably gonna make it right here. Yeah, let's see, and yep, just barely made it right around here. Wow, that is far. Now we finally made it to wave 290, and actually on wave 290, we have our next medium-sized one with 165,000 health. And yeah, now we're less than 10 waves away from wave 300, and this one also made it in front of Patrick's house. Dang. Now we're officially 5 waves away from wave 300, and we have our first giant dirty ball to reach over 300,000 health. But now it's down to its last 100,000 health, and this time it's gonna die a little bit past the intersection right in front of Squidward's house. But now we're only 4 waves away from wave 300. And now we're only 3 waves away. And 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and bang! Finally, last time we made it to wave 300 on the dot right then and there. Let's go, bro. We're actually making so much progress for sure. Yeah, the Shiny WUMBO Dennis is absolutely a super, just a super godly unit in general, bro. It's actually unmatched compared to anything else we've tested out so far recently. In fact, yeah, finally we have a medium-sized dirty bubble with almost 200,000 health, and look how quickly we shot through 200,000 health with just a single unit. I mean, it barely even got past Patrick's house right here. Wow. Anyway, now we're 2 waves away from wave 310, and now we have some big slow anchovies making it over this way. We're 1 wave away from wave 110, or not 110, 310, and now, no, oops. Yeah, now we have another giant dirty bubble with 375,000 health, and now it's down to 100,000 health again. And this time it's gonna die right over this way. Yeah, now we finally made it to wave 310. And actually, it seems like by wave 313, we reached 3,000 takedowns in total, just like that. Nice. By wave 319, we have another medium-sized one with almost 250,000 health. And yeah, this one's gonna make it right around here, right before the intersection. Yeah, now we're already past wave 320. And this time we have another giant one with 323,000 health, and this one's gonna die with 450,000 health right around here. Yeah, wow, it actually made it to this corner. That's crazy. Now we're finally on wave 330. And on wave 333, we have a medium-sized one with almost 300,000 health, and this one's also going to make it to this intersection right here. On wave 337, we have our next giant one, this time with 540,000 health, and it didn't even get slowed until this corner right this way. And it starts around 200,000 health where it died last time. Yeah, finally this giant dirty bubble with 540,000 health dies right here, and now we're 3 waves away from wave 340, and now we're only 2 waves away, and 1 wave away, and boom, finally the last one we made it to wave 340 on the dot. On wave 342, we have a smaller one with over 267,000 health, and even this one's gonna make it insanely far right around here. And on wave 347, meaning we're 3 waves away from wave 350, we have another medium-sized one with 343,000 health dying all the way over this way. Yeah, now we're 1 wave away from wave 350, and boom, now we also made it to wave 350. On wave 351, we have a giant dirty bubble with 648,000 health, and this was not even gonna get slowed until this corner this time. Now it's down to 300,000 health though, 200,000, 100,000, and nice. This time it's gonna die well over this way, right around here. Yeah, now that we're past wave 350, I think I'm done commentating over all these small dirty bubbles that spawn in, like this one right here, as well as every single medium-sized dirty bubble that spawns in too. So yeah, for now we're just gonna fully stick on every single giant one that spawns in, and every single time we make it to wave 360, 370, etc. Yeah, what's crazy is that this unit's already doing 80 waves better than the last Dennis, bro. This is so good. Yeah, making this shiny WUMBO actually benefits us so much. But anyway, now we have our next giant one with 778,000 health, and this one's not even getting slowed until all the way over this way. Wow, now it's down to 400,000 health finally, 300,000 over here, 200,000 over this way, 100,000 all the way over here, and finally it's dead right rather than there. Wow, that is far. Yeah, luckily now we're 3 waves away from wave 370, so we should still be good to make it at least slightly further. But now we're 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we also made it to wave 370 on the dot right then and there. Nice. Yeah, now we actually have a ton of enemies starting to make it all the way over this way, but actually on wave 379 is when our next giant one spawns in. So yeah, here it is right here with almost 1 million health on it. Yeah, we should still be good to get as, yeah, it's already down to 700,000 all the way over here, and it actually got slowed a little bit since the intersection crossover here made it slow down slightly. But now it's down to 500,000 once it starts getting slowed again, and now it's down to 400,000, and 300,000, 200,000, 100,000, and wow, this is definitely going to be the last giant dirty bubble that we're able to defeat right before it gets outside the range of the Dream Gary. That was insanely close, and now we finally made it to wave 380, as well as wave 390. Yeah, now we're officially 10 waves away from wave 400, and even these medium-sized ones have 593,000 health at this point, and they're making it all the way right here. On wave 393, though, we have our next giant one, and this one finally has over 1 million health. Yeah, luckily got slowed in the crossfire again, and now it's down to 800,000 health over this way, and now it's finally starting to get slowed. Well, it's even going to be slowed. Okay, all the way over here it's starting getting slowed, and now it's down to 600,000, 500,000, and now it's actually going to stop getting slowed right then and there, and now it's down to 400,000, and 300, 200, 100, and wait, yo, this is probably going to be the last one we're able to defeat normally. Yeah, there it goes right then and there. Wow. Yeah, it looks like we're actually going to be able to make it to wave 400. That's actually crazy. In fact, yeah, now we're 5 waves away from wave 400, 4 waves away, 3 waves away, 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom. Finally, at last, we made it to wave 400 on the dot. Yeah, this time the small dirty bubble died right over here, and the next giant one spawned in with 1.3 million health, and this time it's probably not even going to get it slowed whatsoever. Yeah, it's just going max speed the entire time this time. Wow. Okay, finally at this corner right here, it's starting to get slowed, and now it's down to 800,000 like it was last time. But I think this is going to be the first one to finally get on by. Yeah, it's still being slowed, or not anymore, but now it's down to 500,000 over here, 400,000 over this way, but yeah, this time it's definitely going to get on by. So yeah, now we are officially down to 65 health just like so. Wow. Yeah, now we're 3 waves away from wave 410, and now we're only 2 waves away, so it looks like we're going to be able to make it to at least wave 420. And now we're only 1 wave away from wave 410, and boom, now we also made it there on the dot right then and there. Awesome. So yeah, there we go. Now we finally made it to wave 420, and now we have a giant dirty bubble with 1.6 million health, making it insanely far again. Yeah, it's not even being slowed whatsoever this time, and finally we got it down to its last 1 million health. But wait, there's this big slowing trophies making it all the way over this way that we have to defeat in order to make it on even further. Wait, are we going to be able to? Oh my goodness, yo, they got so far, jeez. Yeah, yet again, the giant dirty bubble is going to get on by, so I have a feeling the next one will kill us. Yeah, now we're even at the point where multiple dirty bubbles will actually be spawning in at once. So yeah, even though this medium-sized dirty bubble is still alive, we actually have a giant one to defeat now that's spawning in right then and there. Yeah, multiple dirty bubbles are spawning at the same time. This one has 1.9 million health, but I have a feeling we might actually end up losing right here. Yeah, there's so many giant dirty bubbles, or not giant dirty bubbles, big slow-in trophies making on by now too. And wait, I think we might just be dead here. Wait, yo, this one's getting so far. Come on, die, it's solo, dang it. 434 waves beaten in total. That is crazy. Yeah, wow. 434 waves beaten is absolutely no joke for sure, but now it is definitely time to see what type of offers we get with this insanely rare unit. I think we'll look for offers for like 10, 20, 30 minutes, something around that. So let's just type in chat, trading shiny WUMBO Dennis, 15 exists, and trades to offer. And yeah, now we just need to trade super high level people to see if they have any good offers for what we have. I think another good plan is also to look in the trading chat to see if we can find any in the Discord server, any offers there too. So yeah, we'll just send this message right here, as well as the image of the actual unit right here too as well. And yeah, let's see if we can get any crazy offers with what we're having right now. Here's my message request at the moment, and yeah, I'll just check back in this in about 10-15 minutes to see what type of offers we get. Unfortunately, this server doesn't really seem like there's any super high level people, so I think we're honestly gonna server hop real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. We're in the new server, and yeah, there's plenty of high level people in here, as you can see. Oh my goodness, yo, this level's what? How is this person level 9,000? Are you serious, bro? What kind of macro are you running, little bro? Oh, hell nah. Yeah, let's just continue trading all these super high level people like these level 900s, level 1000s, etc. And yeah, let's just put in the unit in trade right here. He said, OMG, let's just tell him to offer to see if he has any crazy offers for this crazy rare unit. He's like, yo, you're so famous. I'm just gonna tell him if he has a good offer, I'll put him in the video. We'll just show the best offer you can make, and somebody's putting in a shiny WUMBO 5-star Granny Tentacles, a Dream Gary, a Shiny WUMBO 4-star Smitty Woman Jaegerman Jensen, 2 Cyborgs, a Shiny WUMBO Pancake Squidward, that's 5-star, 2 more Cyborgs, and then a WUMBO Bubbles the Dolphin. Yeah, he said he knows this button, so yeah, we're just gonna cancel the trade. Oh, okay, and here we go. Another person instantly retraded us. He said, yo, we'll just ask him if he has a good offer and see if he wants to offer anything crazy for this. Okay, a Sponge and then a 5-star Cyber Plankton with actually Neptune's Crown on it. Okay, that's pretty cool. 3 Seabears also went with Neptune's Crown. Another Cyborg. And, oh, okay, another Cyborg right here. A Shiny WUMBO Bubbles the Dolphin. And let's see, is he going to fill up the last slot or not really? Okay, he is with just a WUMBO Dolphin. We'll just tell him it's the best offer so far, but obviously we can't really accept this. Yeah, we're just going to cancel for now and continue looking for trades. Ooh, another high-level person traded us. A level 1,132. Sure, we'll accept your trade. He said OMG high. We'll ask him if he has an offer to see if he wants to offer for our Shiny WUMBO level 30 Dennis with secret formula on it too. He said he can try and he's a big fan, so a huge shout out to you, Big E. And alright, here we go. A Sponge. Ooh, an Ultra Treasure Hunter. That's pretty solid. As well as a Dream Gary. A second Dream Gary. A Shiny WUMBO Bubbles Dolphin. Ooh, a Shiny WUMBO Snowball. So that's pretty rare. Only 735 of those exist. As well as probably the best starting in the game. Another really solid starting a Band Geek Sandy right here. And he said it's bad. I mean, it's the best offer so far. But sorry, no thanks. I mean, we just have to decline. It's just not quite what we're looking for. So yeah, we'll just continue sending this in the chat and trying to trade these super high level people, since those are definitely going to be the people with most actual good offers. So let's see, where is the high level person? Alright, we'll try to resend one. Okay, there we go. Now we send one to Ashley. Who else are we going to send one to? Okay, we'll try sending one to the Summers person right here. Okay, nice. That actually went through too. And yeah, that seems to be the other 2 high level people in the server. That's about it. So we'll see if any of them accept our trade. Well, okay, a little side tangent, but this guy said if I add him on Roblox, he'll give me a secret formula Sponge Heads right here. What? Okay, well, let me definitely send him a friend request. Oh, wait, there we go. We accepted his friend request, and we're ready right away. Yo, huge shout out to you, Edgar. He said no problem. Okay, here we go. Is he actually going to go through this? No shot he's actually going to give this for free. That'll be a crazy way to continue this video. Oh my goodness, wait, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Oh, okay, bro. Of course he's going to troll. Fair enough, I guess. I'm just going to instantly unadd you, and you know what? Actually, wait, we're going to do a little bit more. Okay, are you guys seeing this on my screen right now? Look at this. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Block bonus. Oh, hell no. You're never getting unblocked. Yeah, you're literally blocked, bro. I'll never see your messages ever again. Oh, hell no. Get out of here. Yep, never trolled the big man of dodge, or else that'll happen to you, little bro. Alright, anyway, it seems like the other 2 high-level people that we sent a trade request honestly left the server. So I think it's just time to server hop yet again. Alright, there we go. We're in the first server. Let's see if there's any super high level people here. Alright, level 1,165. That's not bad. And is that about it? Okay, Ashley's back here, so we'll send them a trade again. And we'll send this Scorpio person a trade too. That's level 4,000. And nice. Ashley actually did accept their trade. We'll ask him if he has an offer for our Dennis. And alright, here we go. He said perhaps, yo, okay, Shiny WUMBO 5-star Cyber that only 658 existing. A Shiny WUMBO Sponge Heads too. A Shiny WUMBO 5-star Band Geek Mrs. Buff. A Shiny WUMBO another one. Wow. Another Shiny WUMBO Band Geek Mr. Krabs. A third Shiny WUMBO Band Geek Mrs. Buff. That's 2-star. A Shiny WUMBO Band Geek Mr. Krabs. A level 50 Caveman SpongeBob. And 4 premium season passes. Dang. Yo, I'm literally gonna screenshot this and send it to, I'm gonna send it to Solvik right now to see if he wants to accept this. Oh wait, he said now, hold on. Okay, wait, he might even be offering even more. Yeah, he removed 3 units. I wonder if he's gonna replace them with something even better. Oh wait, okay, the person that I'm borrowing this from said that his best offer is prunes and ads right now. We'll just let him know that our best offer is prunes and ads, and we'll see if he wants to accept that. Okay, here we go. Now he's actually starting to remove all his main, or I guess all his, like, small ads, and now he's replacing with big ads, too. Okay, 2 Caveman SpongeBobs. What else? Okay, a 3rd Caveman SpongeBob. A 4th. A 5th. A 6th. And then finally, oh, okay, wait, he's kind of switching out. Oh, wait, I think he's showing me what else he's offering. Okay, I see. Yeah, he's like flashing exactly what else he's willing to offer us. Oh, wow, that's actually crazy. Ooh, and 2 Shiny WUMBO 5-star GG Rock SpongeBobs. Yo, he just keeps on putting in Game Pass after Game Pass. That is insane. Alright, we're actually going to DM them on Discord to see their complete offer all in one screenshot, just so I can show you guys a little bit better. Oh wait, I just realized it's actually the Discord mod. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Alright, so far she or he, oh gosh, I'm just gonna call them they. I don't want to get into that right now. Anyway, yeah, so far they've offered us 6 caveman SpongeBobs, 2 shiny Wumbo 5-star Soaring Starfishes, which are super rare since they're limited. And then all these secrets again, 2 more down here. You have 3 Mrs. Puffs like I showed earlier, both of the Mr. Krabs that I showed earlier too, and then every single one of these game passes. Holy moly. We'll just clarify that that's everything just to make sure, and then we'll send it all to Solvik over this way. Oh, okay, it is definitely not everything. Alright, continue on then, I won't stop you. Okay, then 3 shiny Wumbo Bubbles the Dolphin. A 4th one. 4 shiny Wumbo, GG Rock SpongeBobs, 2 are maxed out. Another 2 down here. Another 2 that are level 1. A maxed out shiny Wumbo 5-star Captain Magma. And now they are finally done. Let me just send this all to the person that I'm borrowing it from just to see if they're willing to accept this trade. Okay, there we go. We finally messaged every single offer that they're having for us. I mean, just look at everything, bro. That is a crazy offer. I would be shocked if he didn't accept this. I mean, it's so much stuff to trade through, too. I mean, I feel like this is going to be a really good offer, no? I mean, this is just so much. Yo, he said he was down. Oh, hell no, never mind. It's alright. It's not actually their real offer. Okay, never mind, never mind. I got a lie out of myself. Well, either way, that would have been a crazy trade if we actually got that through for this guy. That would be insane. Anyway, I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, definitely make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. But yeah, real quick before we wrap up the video, we'll definitely retrade Solvik his unit back just so to show you guys proof that I do not scam anybody I do in these videos. Because I always get comments saying that like, oh yeah, you probably scam it afterwards. But bro, I literally return the unit every single time. I promise you that. So there you go, he accepted the trade while obviously putting in the unit, and the best part about me borrowing units is that I honestly give them free stuff pretty much every single time. Like for this case, I gave them a free 15 levels, or I guess over a little bit over 2 million XP for absolutely free. So yep, there goes the trade right then and there, and yeah. Oh wait, let me also give you guys some free codes to end off the video too. My bad, I almost forgot to do that part. So let's go with W Stream Chat, summon me a secret please, X marks the spot, and finally, is it possible? Now I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everybody.